Hi guys, welcome back to Friday Night Live. We have the Koki frogs again. They're little tiny frogs that make a lot of noise, and they're up late at night.
Bad party.
So I say welcome back because this is a part 2 of what the question of the week was last week. And what was that question, Rudy?
The question was, do thoughts create things? Meaning, if I think negatively, I'm going to attract negativity towards me from and within the outside world. And if it is true, do I have to kind of guard what I think?
Right. So we just had this up because that's what we went over last week. So watch last week's episode and then watch this one. And then
go there now.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Don't even look at this if you haven't watched it. Okay. But you're going to draw another diagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last week we spoke about how after the 9/11 atrocity, there was satellites north and southern hemisphere, and they measured the electromagnetic field of the planet, and the planet's electromagnetic field was spiked by the compassion that individuals forming a collective felt after that atrocity.
Right.
That's how powerful love is. We also spoke about how weak fear is. Weak fear has very, very low cycles per second.
Right, because when they reported the spike, there was a lot of questions. Well, of course, everybody was angry, everybody was fearful, but then science has proven that fearful and angry emotions just don't have the power to spike it. Compassion and love do.
Yeah. So we wanted to go a bit deeper into that question, and we tried to do the Friday Night Lives in 10 minutes because I know you guys are kind of busy and don't have a lot of time. So we thought, let's just do it in 2. So the second part, we wanted to talk about the second thing that we didn't get a chance to mention last week. So thoughts don't necessarily create things because thoughts by themselves are pretty powerless. I mean, what does Sid Banks say about it and Greg Braden?
Sid Banks says thought on its own is a completely neutral gift. And Dr. Greg Braden says that a thought is just a thought. It has no power until it's reinforced or coupled with that heart-based emotion. So that's the powerhouse. The heart is such an amazing little mini brain, if you will.
So when we have a thought, we have a corresponding feeling. We can't help it. Thought and feeling just happen instantaneously, both at the same time. And you could also call that feeling an emotion. We've all experienced emotions. If you're human, you know what I'm talking about. Now, an emotion is energy in motion, which is a resonance. Energy is a resonance. So instead of saying thoughts create things out there, what we're saying is that resonance attracts. Now, resonance harmonizes with a like resonance.
Right. So resonance is a vibration. It's an energy exchange between two things. So if Rudy were to pluck his guitar string, D string, on this side of the room, and his other guitar, he only has one guitar, but his other guitar is sitting on the other side of the room, and he doesn't even touch it, the D string on that guitar will begin to vibrate.
Yeah. So we're not talking New Age belief, good ideas. We're talking about something that seems to be a constant within the physics of reality. The sympathetic resonance is a very, very real measurable thing. And what happens, so how that works for us personally, coming back to the question, if you've got Jules here, there you go. I'm going to give you a little dress.
Thank you.
I'm going to put little boots on you, so you're just gardening there. And if you like lovely long lustrous hair and beautiful big eyes and a big smile. You haven't got any arms.
I'd like a nose. I'd like a nose too.
I'm going to give you some arms as well.
Okay.
There you go. You're doing a superwoman.
All right.
Your hands turned into an arrow. I'm not quite. I'll give you some fingers. There you go.
Stop.
Okay, I digress. I should have done art classes at school. Anyway, so this is Jules. Now, Jules has a thought and it creates a feeling, a resonance, a vibration. And let's just say, kind of abstractly, that the vibration, as a metaphor, kind of looks something like that. Now, this is kind of strange to get your head around, and don't run screaming when I say this, but scientifically, there's not really an in there and an out here. There's not an internal and external experience. We all just live in this field of vibration. We live in this field of energy, and things within this energy, giraffes, people, pens, women with strange star fingers, they're all strings of vibration within that. So as we resonate, as Jules is resonating with this vibration here, biosympathetic resonance, it will harmonize with a like resonance. So out there in this infinite quantum possibility realm, you've got all of this information or potentials, and again, as a metaphor, could kind of look like this. Now, Jules's resonance is harmonizing with this resonance, and that resonance is harmonizing with that resonance.
Right. That doesn't mean that these are non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
These other resonance, they're very existent, but it's just via sympathetic resonance. This is what I resonate with. This is what I see in the world. If I buy an orange car, I'm going to notice all these orange cars. When I was pregnant with my children, I noticed everybody was pregnant.
Yeah.
And it's like a radio station.
Yeah.
When you tune into a radio station, you tune into that station. That doesn't mean that all the other radio stations disappear. It's just an energy exchange between your radio and the station that's releasing the resonance.
Like, I love that metaphor, honey, because say this is a radio, very strange radio. It's not as if the DJ is hiding in there and they've got a whole band in there and the whole station and all the mechanical equipment you need is in there. This is just receiving a resonance, because radio waves are, a radio wave is a specific band of the electromagnetic field that we're defining as radio, and it's got a certain frequency. And so when you're tuning in a radio, say you're tuning into 558, does anybody remember Laser 558 coming to you from the Atlantic Ocean? I don't know if you've anyway, that's quite old. That was happening when I was very young. Anyway, so you're tuned into Laser 558 and you can hear Laser 558. Are you attracting it? Are you manifesting it? No, you're just in sympathetic resonance. You tune the radio into 558 and it resonates with the band of 558. If you tune out that resonance and tune into there, say 700, Hawaii Vibe 700, you now hear Hawaii Vibe 700.
Right.
And so
it doesn't disappear.
Yeah.
It's always there. The what is it called? Atlantic.
Oh, 558. Yeah.
That's always there. It's always resonating. It's always, the frequency is always there until we have that sympathetic exchange of energy.
Yeah.
We won't be able to just experience it.
Yeah. So we are literally, who we are an electromagnetic field of energy.
Right. As evident by the satellite.
Yeah. And we're resonating with the dominant feeling that we're feeling. And via sympathetic resonance, we're harmonizing with like energy. It's not woo-woo. It's not out there. It's just kind of common sense. So thoughts to me don't create things, emotion, because this resonance here, as a metaphor, isn't coming from Jules's head. This isn't a thought resonance, it's a heart resonance.
A heart-based emotion.
Because like we said last week, the heart has a 5,000 times greater magnetic power than the brain. and 100 times more electrical power than the brain. So you have a thought, you get the feeling, and that feeling is a resonance that ripples out into this field of infinite, boundless, unsplittable consciousness. And it's having an effect, but it's coming from here, the heart.
Beautiful. I love that, Rudi.
Oh, thanks, honey. So don't worry about it if you are having negative thoughts. You don't need to guard your thoughts. You don't need to change your thoughts. You don't need to worry about your thoughts, because like we said last week, anything coming from a lower vibration, which looks like this, is really quite powerless. And stuff coming from a higher vibration, which look kind of like this, are very powerful. And from that state, you don't have to worry about what you're thinking, because you can't think negative when you're in a feeling of bliss or resonance of love.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
So from one energy resonance to energy resonances watching this, we're all living within this field of infinite, boundless consciousness, strings of potential. And the base vibration before and of all of it, to me, my word is love. Love is the most powerful thing in the universe, because it's really the only thing. And it's the only thing taking on disguises.
Love is both a human emotion and a force of nature.
Spinning galaxies, creating and destroying universes, appearing as a thought, manifesting as a feeling or a resonance, but it's what's before the human experience and of the human experience. So, anything else? Cool. Okay, thank you so much for watching.
Thank you so much. Wonderful questions, by the way. I'm sorry we took so long to get back to them.
Take care, guys. Lots of love to you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.